Speaking of investigations, back here at home, Michigan State Police will soon be looking into payments made to the treasurer for Rives Township, Janina Teskey.
She was overpaid more than $10,000. Tonight, she resigned just hours after election officials approved a recall petition against her.
And that's not all that happened at that meeting. Josh Sanchez joins us now. And Josh, the township also now has a new treasurer and clerk.
That's right, Sherry. Siobhan, Treasurer Janina Teskey is leaving her post in 2 days, and the bombshell comes after weeks after the board voted to have Teskey pay back $10,900 after a third party determined she was overpaid for work she had done. Now, tonight's selection of a new clerk and treasurer were met with cheers. After 2 turbulent months, the question of who would be Rives Township's next clerk was settled with a unanimous vote. Back in April, the resignation of clerk Judy McCord was denied by the board until after the May election. New clerk Versilla Hart was sworn in after tonight's meeting, and she says she's glad to see a difficult chapter in the township's history come to a close.
I think moving forward, having Joseph Yang as the treasurer and myself, I think you're going to see a lot more transparency. And I think the board will work together.
Treasurer Janina Teskey was noticeably absent at tonight's meeting. Early in the day, a recall petition was approved calling for her to step down because of a conflict of interest in a vote last month. Soon after, she took matters into her own hands and submitted her resignation to the township board. Trustees then quickly moved to select Joseph Yang as the next treasurer. Yang, who was the force behind the recall petition against Teskey, says he was not expecting to fill her shoes so quickly. And with so many eyes on the position, he says he hopes to improve the job.
Number one thing is to be as transparent as possible, discuss the numbers, discuss the pros and cons, good, bad, and ugly, and just leave it out on the table. I think it's the residents' money. It's not my money. It's not any of the board members' money. The money, it comes from the taxes.
Last month, the board voted to have Teskey pay back $10,900 after it was determined she was overpaid for processing forms she was responsible for. Teskey could not be reached for a comment. Now, the township board approved to refer Teskey's overpayment issue to the Michigan State Police in a 2-to-1 vote. Sherry, Siobhan.
Thank you, Josh. Well, there is good news tonight for people